Tracy here. Today I am making a mess. Hi everyone, Tracy here. Today I'm just going to do another art journal page, and I have absolutely no idea what I am going to do. Usually I have a little sketch or a little some ideas that I want to do. This time I have absolutely no idea, except for the fact that our challenge, my friend Caroline and I, were the ones that we just challenge each other to do an art journal page about every 6 weeks. And this time we both wanted to play with our Delusions spray. I always want to call these delusional, but they're Delusions spray. And like I said, I have no idea what I wanted to do, so I just grabbed a whole bunch of different stamps and a whole bunch of different templates. And this is just a drawing I did a while ago. And I thought I would just play and see what happens. So the first thing I have to do, this is one page. I'm not going to work on this page for the fact that this might smear, and I don't know what colors I want. That was last month's. So I might skip a page and go back to that one later on, or I don't know if these are going to absorb through, because I hear you have to add a lot of water to these sprays. So I've used them just as backgrounds, like putting little spritz here and there, but I haven't used them for a whole background. So I don't know how wet they're going to go and if they might seep through here. So I heard the first thing you have to do is actually water it down. And I was telling my daughter that we were doing these and the colors were pretty bright. And she told me to do a sunset. And I'm like, a sunset? And then just draw a sun in that? And she goes, no, just do the colors of a sunset. But I says that the object usually of an art journal is to have a theme or to have a picture on it, not just the sprays on it. So I took her idea, and I have a little bit of an idea what I want to do. As I'm chattering here, I'm thinking of a few ideas, so I'm going to start with adding some inks, and we'll see where I go with it. So I put my art journal in my spritzing or my spray box, and I like this box because it fits a 12 by 12 sheet of paper in here with room to spare. So I keep this box and just use it for my spritzing box. I use it over and over again. So I put my art journal in there, put some papers on either side for the next page. Mind you, it doesn't really matter if it bleeds through or goes on the other side because I'm not using those pages, so it's not a big deal. But I've heard on Diane Reevely, I think, but I'll write her name underneath so you can actually take a peek at her videos, because she has really good videos, and she's the one that came up with using these Delusion ink sprays. So she says to spritz first with water, and then spritz with your colors until it pools up, and then you blot it off on a piece of paper towel. So let's see how I can wreck this. Just a sec. Let me see. And I don't know if these little misty things, because I don't know what kind of paper is in here, so I'm not even sure if it's watercolor paper. I doubt it. So, and I don't think I need to actually, oh, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Nice colors, and we have a red, so we'll do the red up. Oh, just wait. Oh, is that plugged? It is, of course it is. Okay, well then we'll use the purple, and maybe I'll just do some splatters, because I'm very, oh, this one is not working very nicely either. It's coming out as a stream. I guess you should maybe test these before you work. There we go. Ooh, that's kind of cool, isn't it? But I kind of want this reddy color in here. I wonder if I open it and then close it again. Maybe it's just got an air pocket in there and that'll help. Oh, come on, people. Seriously? Okay. Well, then we'll do this and see what happens. That's not even enough. I'll go and unclog the red, and I don't even know if I ever used it before. Hopefully this doesn't dry before I get back. Okay, I got it unplugged. There we go. I did get it unplugged, but I just... my bathroom sink looks like somebody was murdered in it, and then I had some on my fingers and I touched the toilet paper, so it seeped through many layers of the toilet paper. So yeah, my bathroom now looks like a crime scene. But oh, I don't like how that one turned out. Well, do I? I don't think so. I'll add some more yellow. I like the yellow. Even though I'm not a big yellow fan, but there, maybe that's why it didn't pool enough. I remember her saying something about make sure it pools. So there we go, that pooled. And then I'll add some more purple up there. Oh yeah, look at that. Maybe I'll leave that like that. And we'll blot that. And my hands are all red now. Not too bad. Mind you, we were at the camp and see all these little dots on my hand? I went to sit on the deck and my hand slid and I had about 20 slivers in the palm of my hand and in there, and my husband actually had to cut my skin and take the nail clippers and take hunks out of my skin to get to the get to the slivers. They were so deep, and I wasn't a happy camper actually. I'm going to add some more yellow here, or should I? I kind of like the spattering of the there. Kind of looks like sand, like all these bumps and that. Okay, I think we're done, and I'll let this dry because I got it pretty much saturated, and then I will do my stamping on there. Actually, I think I was thinking, oh, maybe I should stamp first and then spray, and then my stamping will be underneath. Oh, see, I have too many ideas, because then I was thinking I wanted to do her, oh, what's it called when she does the ghosting? That's what it's called, ghosting. I don't know why it's maybe I'm not pulling it up enough. I don't think I was pulling it up enough because there was like missed spots. Okay, I like that. I like it a lot. Let's see here. Oh, we'll try this. We'll do the ghosting. Do you do it when it's dry? I think she said it doesn't matter. But look, there's like stuff there and there. I wonder. Let me show you. I don't know if it's because of my pages or my spraying, but here, we'll remove these things. I don't even know if those things are doing anything, but see there? It's kind of like there was something on the page. Maybe I had glue on it. I bet you I had glue on it, and then the misting didn't absorb into the glue. It'll stay on top, or whatever that glue stuff is called. I'm kind of like, my brain isn't functioning right. Okay, now I have to get more water because my spritzer was out of water and I can't find my little spritzer. Oh, here it is. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to put some water in here, and then I'm going to try some ghosting. Okay, I am back. I filled it with water. I think I need to learn how to do some voiceovers because I blabber about nonsense. And if I had a voiceover, I'd sound a little bit more professional. Not that I'm anywhere close to being professional. I just do this for fun, but still. Okay, so I put the mask down. I'm going to spray it with water. And I guess you should figure out where your little sprayer is instead of spraying it across. Oh, I'll be amazed if this looks semi-nice when we're done. But I'm just playing, right? Okay, so let's see how that goes. We'll put that over here. And then we'll take it off, and then she blots it with paper towel, which I don't know where I put it. Oh, here's a new piece of paper towel. We'll blot that. And then blot that. That's kind of cool, but you can kind of see the squareness of it. So I don't know. It's not very noticeable, but maybe it's not supposed to be noticeable. We'll do some more. There's a little spritzer hole. No, you don't do that. We do this. That's what we do. And then we just take that off. Okay, that's kind of cool. Try again up top here. I don't even know if you can even tell on video. I'll have to bring it up closer. Maybe we could tell then. I think the water is also going underneath the stencil. That's what I think. Just put it all over the place. And then blot it dry. And I'll show you. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. Let's see if you can even tell. I don't know. These colors are pretty vibrant, aren't they? But can you see some of the little things? This is really making my camera make funny colors. It's kind of cool. I wonder if I should like put this on and then do some spritz in. Like, like spritz something. No, maybe I'll leave it. I'll leave it plain. That's what I'll do. I'll leave this one a simple page just cause. Okay, so I'm going to figure out how I'm going to stamp and what I'm going to stamp. And I had a thought here, and this was my thought. Let me try and find my one stamp. This stamp here, when my daughter said a sunset or a sunrise, I thought, oh, being at the beach or at our cottage. So I have this stamp set here, and I thought that would look cool because it would look like, you know, the sun was coming down. And I can even maybe put something there so it looks like the sun or down there or whatever. And then put a saying over on this side. There's some sayings on here. I might have to make them a little bit bigger letters because the stamps on here are pretty tiny. Good for a card, not so much for an art journal page, but I like her. But I'm just trying to figure out if I should color her up on a separate piece of paper and then adhere it to here, because I can stamp her dark on here, but you're going to see through. And I don't know how coloring on top of this would be for the fact that water base is going to make these bleed. So I will try and figure that out. So I will let you know when I know. So it's almost dry, just a little bit more to go. And like I said, I don't think you can see the swirls too much, but you can see it. I'll show you a picture. I think it came out in the picture. But I want to do a border around here as well, and I pulled out a few stamps, and I seriously don't want to put all the stuff away after. But there's this one here. I like this one for a border one, but this might take away too much of the area. Then these ones, I'm not sure. Those are her letters. None of these are going to work, I don't think. I have these, and these are fun, the little swirlies. I'm not sure. That's pretty too. Oh, actually, no, I like that one better. So maybe that one. This one, I liked this one here because it had some flowers in it. So that one. Considering I'd love to see some flowers. We got a little bit of dusting of snow at the cottage this weekend. So I just woke up, saw the snow on the deck, and like, I'm going back to bed. So that's exactly what I did. And then this here too, this is fun because I want it like an airy, like the wind blowing kind of thing. So that might be a good choice. So we'll put that over there. This, again, I like the corners. I wanted to do a corner one, but I'm not sure about that. And I like this one too, but the other one is a little bit longer, so I'll probably go with that one. What's here? No, that's too thick. That's not going to work. This, oh, I picked this because look at the birds flying. They look like they could be seagulls flying, so that's good for a beach theme. No. So, yes, sorry. That goes over there for the seagulls. And this, I liked this too because it had flowers in it. Had corner flowers in it too. And it was kind of airy. Like the flourishes. That's right, I can talk. So, okay, I narrowed it down by taking what? 4 away? Okay, so I'll narrow it down a little bit more. Throw those on the floor and figure it out later. Figure out cleaning it up later. So yeah, I'll have to go through these. Kind of like that. But there's not much going on with the background, so maybe I can go with a more substantial border. Well, let me figure that out, because it might take me a half an hour to decide. And then I'll come back and share with you which one I picked. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to use this little corner one here. I'm probably just going to do the bottom corners with this one here. I couldn't find my acrylic block, so I'm just using a chocolate box cover. I'm pretty sure it's upstairs because I brought some stuff to camp. And then for the border, I'm going to use the thinner one. So I'm using this one here from this set. So let me get my archival ink, which I think... yeah, it's upstairs. I'll be right back. So my ink wasn't upstairs as I thought it was. It was in the room, the rec room, where I took over my husband's pool table. So that's where it was. So I'll do the corners and then I'll do the edges. I have been so busy the last week or so. My daughter is getting married in August, and because I'm crafty, I have a lot of things that I am doing for the wedding. And one of them is making all her wooden centerpieces. And so I spent all day Thursday from 9 o'clock till 4:30, I think it was, and all day Friday working on these boxes. And I used this nailer staple gun that kept jamming up. So I tried to exchange it, but because I didn't have my receipt with me, because I was at my daughter's house because she has a garage, they wouldn't exchange it. So I got one of the guys in hardware to get the nailer out, to get the staple, or it was actually a nail, out of the thing, and he did, and then he started stapling stuff all over, and they were flying all over. I'm thinking, buddy, that's not too safe. And then it did it again, and I was so frustrated. I cannot even tell you how frustrated I was. So I went back, and because I didn't have the receipt and I couldn't exchange it, I bought another one. So that worked for a little while, and then it jammed up again. So I went back to Canadian Tire. Just wait, that's going to go too far. And I exchanged my old one since I had the receipt from the newest one I purchased. So this happened all Thursday. That was so frustrating. I can't even tell you how frustrating that was. And then Friday, my daughter's fiance was there. So I had two nailers, two staple gun nailers, and he would unjam one while I was working on the boxes. And then that one would jam, and I'd give it to him, and he'd unjam that one, and he'd give me the new one. I think it was going, like, I cannot even tell you. I should do a blog post, and just so people do not buy that stapler, because it was so frustrating. But I got all 20 of the centerpieces completed, so I guess that's a good thing. And actually, I surprised my daughter. She didn't know I was doing them those days, so when she came home from work, we brought her into the garage, and she's like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And then I'm just going to restamp here because that didn't take very good. And then today, when we came back from home from camp, she texted me to ask me when we were coming home, and I'm like, well, we're actually at home. And she brought me over a flowering plant. Like, how sweet. Oh, so lucky to have daughters that are so sweet like that. Okay, so far so good. Let me share with you the little bit of a border. I really like the corners like that. I think it would have taken away if I would have done two. And oh, you can see a little bit of the ghosting happening there. So I'll clean the stamps off, and then I think I probably will put her on a separate paper and then color her in so she'll pop up a bit better. You don't have to see me do that, so I'll do that off camera. And I will be back when she's all colored up and cut out. So here she is, adhered down. And so far I'm really liking how it turned out. I'm going to stamp some of the birds, and I found my acrylic block, so I don't know why I'm still using this, but I am. And I just thought it would look pretty up here. I'm probably going to color these in. They didn't stamp as crisp as I would have liked them to, so. And I think I'll put another one over here. Let's see if it's the stamping or if it's just the way the ink works. The only thing is, I don't want it to look like, oh, should I? Or is that going to look just not good? Maybe I should not do the bigger ones. Let's see. I just don't want it to look like I'm just doing the exact same thing that's on the other one. So we'll take this off. And we'll try and do these ones here. And if the black goes on, I'm going to have to restamp it anyway. If the big one goes on, no, it didn't really. Okay, I think I can live with that. Maybe do some tiny, tiny ones over here even. That's kind of cool. Okay, like it. Move on. Clean off my stamp. And I don't know what sayings I'm going to put on, because this stamp set has some really nice sayings, but like I said, I might have to do it in a bigger font. But it says, "A day at the beach restores the soul," or "Live carefree," I like that one, Close your eyes, clear your heart, and let it go. I really like that one. But I don't know which ones, like I said, they're very tiny, so I don't know if they'll show up very well. But I'm going to do a little bit of inking around the edges, and I'm probably going to shader. I wasn't going to, but I think I'm going to just try it and see how it goes. Because I wanted to use my Pitt pen. I thought I took it out, maybe I didn't. And because there's no matte medium, I guess it's called, matte medium, on here, or that glue stuff, the Pitt pen isn't going to blend very well. So I'm just going to try a little area and see what that looks like. Let's see, I'll use this lighter brown here and see. Well, actually, even if it doesn't, it looks okay, I think. I kind of like that. But I think I'm going to still shade the edges. Maybe ink them up with some Distress inks or something. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, I'll ink some edges up with some Distress inks. Figure out the saying. And I was going to try and stipple some dirt on there. Well, not dirt. That doesn't sound right. I'm going to see if I can stipple some sand. Like, this looks cool. That looks like sand. But I'm not going to spray it because I'll probably ruin the whole thing. So let me see what I can come up with. So I have this walnut ink, and it's a mist. It's a spray as well. So let me open it up and just give it a... I don't know if that looks like sand. I can say probably not so much. Probably it just looks like crap. Let me just absorb some of it, and I might have to mist it. I don't like that. Wonder what would happen if I did mist it. Let me see. See, that's too much. And if I bring it up too high, let me see if I can cover that. Because we know mist goes all over the place. Maybe if I just like get it from really far away. I should have just put this in my mister box, but okay, let's see. Ah, here we go. Okay, let us see. I don't mind that. I'll just take the big blobs away. I can live with that. Where's my lid? So, looks like she could be on the beach. It's an art journal. It doesn't have to be realistic, right? I think I will just define the edges with... I just want it rough. I don't want it... like I don't want it nice and... Okay. Now the wording. Which one should I get? I don't know. I'll see. So here is my completed journal page. I used for the L and the C on the sentiment here. Which one did I use? No, I didn't use the Inkadinka. I used this one here. I couldn't use all the letters because they wouldn't fit, and I didn't like how they all looked because they were all capitalized. So what I did was I used my own handwriting, and if I would have thought of it a little better, I would have, I don't know, done it a little bit neater. But I guess I should live what it says and live carefree and just let it go. But this is my 6th journal page in this book, and this is our 6th challenge page. And actually, I really like the colors and how it turned out in here. So I hope you all enjoyed my journal page and my walkthrough on how I did it. Now I have to get going on some shower invites for my daughter. She designed them, and I have to print them up and get them all in the mail. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a very creative day today. Bye now.
That I just can't